Well, everybody, here is showing random tapes number 3 that I'm about to record immediately, and then I'll upload afterwards. So, anyways, no time to waste. Let's begin. And this is the tape that I have for a long time, which I had since Christmas of 2011. And yes, I switched the clamshells back in 2014. But I had this tape since 2011 that I got for Christmas, like I said. January 8th, 1996. And the wiki year code's the second week of 1996. You know what? Put it right here. That way I could make more room with these tapes. And now here's the sequel, which I have for a long time as well, since 2013, that I got from the youth ranch. Uh, April 6th, 1999. And the wiki year code's the 14th week of 1999. Definitely one of my all-time favorite underrated Disney animated movies from 2002 that I enjoyed back in 2021. February 19th, 2003. I will be I will be probably rewatching this movie after work today, so yep. November 9th, 1990s, the print date. I will be showing the original and the remake Homeward Bound: The Incredible Journey later in this video. And this is the tape that I have since 2014 that I got from my late Uncle Damon. June 17th, 1996. And I did remember watching this movie just a couple times. And this is a good movie from 1998. And If you guys hate this movie, I can handle your guys' opinion since I do like Barney, the classic one, in my opinion. Stupid. Stupid clamshell. Sorry about that, folks. This blanket is ruined the clamshell, so yep. And this is the tape that I have from. This is the tape that I have since 2016 that I got from St. Vincent de Paul while we were on vacation. So, yep. November 4th and November 11th, 2003. And there's a crack on the tape. But hopefully the rest of the tape still plays, so yep. October 11th, 2001. There. That's better. I will be rewatching this movie in honor of this movie's 30th anniversary soon, which is next month. Before I go to Boise, in which I will be rewatching this movie before I go to Boise soon, which is next month. So, yep. December 30th, 1995. And this is the copy with the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo at the beginning, so yep. Definitely one of my all-time favorite musicals from 1964, starring Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke. And speaking of Dick Van Dyke, he'll be turning 100 in December, so I think he's going to make it, or not, but we'll see. April 11th, 1996. I've seen this movie before a few times, and this is a good movie from 1993, which has Walter Matthau, Mason Gamble as Dennis, and Christopher Lloyd. December 23rd, 1993. So printed 2 days before Christmas of that year. And this copy doesn't have the Crush commercial at the beginning because this copy is version 2. And by the way, this is the tape that I have for a long time, which I got this tape from the Youth Ranch back in 2011. August 26th and September 1st, 2003. August 26th and September 11th, 1999, so printed 2 years before 9/11, aka the tragic days of our lives. And this is the very first tape that I gotten since 2011, which I had tape for a very long time. And this is the first tape I ever owned since 2011. November 17th, 2000. And this copy has 2,000 previews, so just to let you all know. And I will probably be rewatching this movie anytime soon, so yep. August 2nd, 1998. And finally, here's the last cut box for this video. April 24th, 1990. And the week in year code's I think, print the 12th week of 1990, if I'm not mistaken. That's it for the clamshells. And now let's get on with the slipcovers. So, or maybe a couple of caselesses. So, yep. Definitely a great 1998, or definitely an excellent 1998 movie that stars Ian McKellen and Brendan Fraser. January 20th, 2000, and the week in year code's the fourth week of 2000. Definitely one of my all-time favorite Michael Mann movies from 1995, starring Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, and rest in peace to the late Val Kilmer. He died earlier this year, so rest in peace to him. The print date is October 31st, aka Halloween 1996. And I will be showing the remake next. September 1st, 1999. And the wheels are a little bit yellow there, but hopefully the rest of the tape still plays, so yep. Two print dates, May 8th, 1993 and May 11th, 1993. Had this tape for a very long time, since 2012, which I got this tape from my late Aunt Marlene's. And I think the print dates are December 22nd, 1994, in which printed 3 days before Christmas of that year. And I'm not gonna get the sequel at all, which we all know that the sequel, Son of the Mask, is very bad. So, yep. And the back of the tape is cracked. Hopefully, the rest of the tape still plays. So, yep. June 20th, 2001. And the week in year code's the 23rd week of 2001. Yeah, if y'all could see it. Definitely a hilarious 1995 movie right here, starring Adam Sandler. And I did rewatch this movie in in February of this year in honor of the 30th anniversary to this movie right here. October October 24th, 2001, and the week in year code's the 43rd week of 2001. And I did rewatch this movie. I did rewatch it on April of this year. Once again, hilarious 1996 movie starring Adam Sandler and featuring Bob Barker, who make a cameo appearance in this movie. September 10th, 1999, and the week in year code's the 36th week of 1999. And this movie will be turning 30 next year. So, yep. In which this movie will be celebrating the 30th anniversary to the first Happy Gilmore movie. So, anyways, let's continue on. Sorry, I was talking too much on Happy Gilmore, so. Yep. September 7th, 1993. Let me get these tapes out of the way. Oh. There we go. So anyways, let's continue. And I used to have another copy from my childhood, but I gave it away and replaced this tape back in 2013, which I had for a very long time. My childhood copy is printed August 13th, 2000, while my other copy is printed on August 16th, 2000, so printed 3 days apart. And of course, definitely one of my all-time favorite childhood sequels right here, so yep. Definitely one of my all-time favorite 1993 movies right here. Directed by Steven Spielberg. September 11th and September 14th, 1994. And the week and year code's the 36th week of 1994. And if you guys haven't seen the first 3 Jurassic Park movies, I highly recommend it. Or I highly recommend you all to watch it soon, since Jurassic World Rebirth will be coming out on July 3rd. I mean, July 2nd. So, yep. And by the way, here's the sequel to the first Jurassic Park movie from 1997. October 1st, 1997. And the week and year code's the 39th week of 1997. And finally, Here's the third and final Jurassic Park movie of the trilogy. I have the first two Jurassic World movies on Blu-ray, which I'll do that on my Showing Random Blu-rays very soon. Pretty good sequel to the first two Jurassic Park movies, in my opinion. So, yep. November 18th and November 23rd, 2001. And the week and year code's the 47th week of 2001. And now, here are the rest of the tapes I'm about to show. Classic right here from 1985 that stars Matthew Broderick, along with Michelle Pfeiffer and the late Roger Hilgun. Warner Brothers movie, and it's co-made by 20th Street Fox, aka 20th Street Studios. August 26, 1999. There. You can all see it. August 26, 1999. Good movie that I've rewatched 2 weeks ago. February 6, 2001. And the week and year code's the 6th week of 2001. Amazing 1998 movie starring Bruce Willis, right? That I've rewatched last year. And I had this tape for a long time, which I got this tape from Goodwill back in September of 2015. October 17th, 1998, so printed 2 weeks before Halloween of that year. September 14th, 1990, and September 16th, 1990. And pretty cool pink ink label on this tape. Two more tapes for his video, and then we're finished for today's video. Classic right here from 1975, starring Jack Nicholson. April 13th, 2000. And this tape right here has a little bit of crack on it. But not at all. The rest of the tape still plays fine, so yep. And finally, here's the last one. Great 1999 movie starring Tim Allen, Sigourney Weaver, and the late Alan Rickman. March 13th, 2000, so printed a week after my birthday and 2 years before I was born. Well, everybody, there you have for showing random tapes number 3. Stay tuned for number 4 coming up. Same time, as always, tomorrow morning. So, anyways, Oppenheimer, I'll see you guys in my next video. So, goodbye.